Hi everybody, I'm going to cook some Po tofu, Chinese Sichuan-style tofu. Po is the name, old lady's name who created this kind of tofu, style tofu, and it's actually just a spicy tofu. Okay, the main ingredients here are, of course, tofu first. I got 2 packages of soft tofu. This is 1 pound. It says 19 ounces per package. I got 2 packages. So we open it and get rid of the extra water. Okay, later I'm going to cut it. And some pork. Really do not need much. Some Chinese people like to cook this Po tofu totally without meat. It's okay too. Okay, now I'm going to introduce 2 very important spices in this tofu. Okay, one is this dried red chili pepper. Okay, this kind is a Sichuan-style pepper. I actually use ground crushed pepper. Okay, so this country in US, you don't have to get this kind exactly Sichuan pepper, and you can get other pepper like Mexican pepper or Korean pepper, Japanese pepper. Okay, it really doesn't matter to make that much difference. Okay, and the other spice is this Sichuan pepper. We call it Sichuan pepper. It's different from the Western pepper. Usually we call it is this kind. Okay, this is Sichuan pepper. Okay, I use the ground Sichuan pepper. The reason is this is taste really strong. People do not want to directly to bite it. Okay, so we use it for cooking, and we try to pick this out when we eat the dish. But for the soft tofu dish, it's very hard to find this and pick this out. So I use the ground Sichuan pepper and some crushed garlic. I use 3 cloves, some green onion cut in small pieces, and some Sichuan-style chili bean paste, chili bean sauce actually. Okay, in Chinese, 皮线豆瓣. I'm going to use this too. It's salty and spice and tastes good. Okay, and some cornstarch. At last, I will use some of these and to make some very thin paste better. Okay, so my proportion for this dish for the cornstarch is water and cornstarch is 1 and 1, which means half and half. I have 2 tablespoons cornstarch, and I put the tap water 2 tablespoons. Okay, now I'm going to cut my tofu in some 1/2-inch square cube. I cut the tofu this way. It's convenient for me. I have been doing this for years. For your safety, you better cut it on your cutting board. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to cook my Po tofu. Okay, now I'm cooking my Po tofu. First, heat the wok, and then put the vegetable oil, any kind of vegetable oil. Okay, about 2 tablespoons. I have big wok. Okay, and then ground pork. Okay, until the surface of the ground pork color turned to be lighter and kind of white, you put crushed pepper and chili bean sauce, about 2 tablespoons. Stir it until the oil looks red. Put the crushed garlic in. Stir them together. And now put a little bit cooking wine, about 1 tablespoon. Now I put in some water. About 1 cup. Bring it to boil and simmer 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, after 1 minute cooking for the meat, now I put the tofu in. The tofu, especially soft tofu, actually contains lots of water. So you don't need to put too much water in. Okay, stir them gently. You don't want to break it that much. A little bit is okay. Okay, and add some soy sauce. About 4 tablespoons light soy sauce. Cover it and let it continue to cook another 5 minutes. Okay, after 5 minutes cooking of my tofu, it's almost done. Now I'm going to put some green onion, chopped green onions in for good color and good aroma. And then I'm going to put some cornstarch. I make the very thin paste to thicken it, because I want to make sure the plain tofu, it will have some tasty sauce around it. Okay, so after you put your cornstarch, you gently push it, very soft. You gently push it. You don't want to do some wild fold all over. Okay, gently push it. That's it. That's it. Okay, it's done. Now I need to pour this to my serving bowl, my serving dish. This is my bowl, and I have a big wok, so I really cannot use one hand to slide this way. I have to use my 2 hands. Okay. Okay, and at the very end, you add the ground Sichuan pepper, okay, to the top. Okay, tips. 2 very important spices. Okay, so the red chili pepper to the oil to the wok for good tasting. And also this ground Sichuan pepper at the very end directly to the serving dish is for the good tasting too. Okay, so this is Po tofu. This is very big dish for 6 to 8 serves. Okay, it's perfect with steamed rice. Thank you for joining me.